2, 2 and a bit, 1.
Let's rock. Hey, and welcome to the Six Nutz Podcast, episode 39. I'm your host, Dave, and I'm joined by my two favorite people, Paul Bourgon and Jordan Angus. Before I talk to them, I want to remind you, down at the bottom, right below Paul's neck, is a scrolling banner that tells you what you must do right now is you must like and subscribe to this podcast. Also, go follow us on Instagram. We are now on Instagram. We are on the Insta. So go follow us. You know what? Go look at some old episodes. We got a lot of great content.
I watched a couple
38 episodes. Yeah, Paul is watching. Jordan watches. I never watch because I hate looking at myself.
Can't stand it.
But everybody needs to go and watch the old episodes. You got 38 episodes over the holidays, man. Go watch them all. Like and subscribe. We're one away from 40. Welcome, Paul, and welcome, Jordan. Gentlemen, what is up? My favorite time of the week.
Not a whole heck of a lot, just tuning into the show. You know what I mean? Stepped in some cat puke about 5 minutes before I, logged onto this. So I got that going for me.
That's, you know what? That makes me think of, I'm a huge hockey fan, and there was a goalie. I think it was Glenn Hall, like back in the 50s. He puked before every single game.
Yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah. So
I heard that story from yet again my mom.
Are you the Glenn Hall of this podcast, Paul? Do you do that every episode?
Yeah, I'd be the. Yeah, I'd say either the Hall or the Oats.
You're the Hall.
Yeah,
the Hall and the Oats. I love it, man. Jordan, what's going on? You are a lot brighter than you normally are. What is happening, man?
Just different, little bit of a setup here. I'm using the computer instead of my phone. And maybe just I feel better because I ate something. I've been running around all day long, and I got actually had a Tim Hortons pizza for the first time.
Well then, here we go.
Gross.
I was like, I need to hurry up because I got to get home to get the podcast going, and I didn't feel like McDonald's, and I was like, oh, okay, well, we'll try it. You know what? I got the bacon everything pizza, and it was pretty fucking good.
Was
it
really?
Funny, eh? We were shitting on it when we had was it Mario? Not Mario.
No, Vinny.
Vinny.
We had Vinny on, and weren't we all like yelling at Tim Hortons for coming up with pizza? And then like actually, you know what? I had it. It's actually pretty good.
Was it pretty good, Jordan? Was it good or not?
Honestly, surprisingly, I wanted to hate it, but I was so hungry, and I ate it. I'm like, I would get this again.
Really?
Yeah, it's really good, man.
Because I'm sure you remember McDonald's pizza back in the day. That stuff was great.
Yeah, how come they don't bring that back?
I don't know.
There's still a place. I believe there's. I watched this. I watched a 7-hour special on it. No, there's a place in like it's in the States. It's in like Illinois or something like that. There's one restaurant that still does it, and I don't know if it's the same. Like it's the original. Remember how it had those crumbs? Those like. Crumbs at the bottom and everything. Oh man, that was so good. Why wouldn't they bring it back? You know why just bring it back? McDonald's does whatever they want. That's why.
Yeah.
McDonald's pizza and fries. That was the best, man. Back in the day. Yeah. Anyway, we digress. We got a lot to get to. We have this episode. We are doing Paul's favorite segment called Jingle All the Way, just in time for Christmas. So we're gonna get to that. We're gonna get to hold our beer in a second. But like I say, this is episode 39. It's a big one, man. One away from 40. And in the new year, major announcement, we will be doing a live episode. Date and details to follow. It's going to be our first attempt at a live show. Should be a lot of fun. We'll be able to interact with viewers, chat in real time. It's going to be great. So stay tuned for more details on that. But without further notice, we need to get to a segment called Hold My
Wiener.
Yes, here we go. All right, Hold My Beer, where we go around the virtual room and share our beverage of choice for this episode, which usually includes a story of heroics of getting a beer for this episode. Why don't we start with Jordan on this one? We haven't started with you on this one in a long time. Jordan, Angus, hold my beer.
Maybe. What do you do? Do you do a hashtag or something when we release this episode for these guys? Because they apparently really love that shit. But I got the Happy Dad hard seltzer. I've heard a lot about it, so we'll give it a shot.
Who makes it? Who makes it?
I don't know, man. It's called Happy Dad.
I don't get it for the taste. I get it for where it gets me going.
Exactly. It's Happy Dad at Canada Sales. It's, I guess, shipped from Toronto, but I thought this was an American company.
The title is wrong, man. There is no Happy Dad on the planet.
Well, if you have a couple of these, you might be. Just,
yeah, exactly.
It smells good.
I could smell it from here.
It's like an adult like Minute Maid fruit punch, honestly.
Ooh, that sounds really good, actually.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So,
you want my rating, eh?
Yeah, we all want a rating.
I would give it 5 solid green lawns, freshly cut. On a...
That's a great rating, man. That's such a that's like, okay, so my rating is 5 dads standing in the garage drinking a beer.
Yeah. That's good. Yeah, that's very good.
So 5 out of 5 or 5 out of 10?
We'll give it a 5 out of 5. I wouldn't give it a 5 out of 10. I would definitely.
That is like a 10 out of 10.
Nice.
That's the first perfect rating we got.
Yeah, make sure to hashtag these guys. That's really good.
Wow. I will.
That's great.
Hashtag Happy Dad.
Yeah.
All right. So that is that's a hard one to follow, man. So Paul, let's go to you. You got to follow a 10.
Yeah, so I was looking in the beer fridge at the store, and I saw IPA, and I just kind of reached for one and grabbed it, and it turns out it's a Rockstar vodka.
Ooh.
Like I've never had Rockstar in my life. I've never bought
Rockstar.
one. Like, I don't buy Monsters. Or, you know what I mean?
They make energy drinks. They make energy drinks, right?
It's like an energy drink, yeah, but it's 6.9%.
Jesus.
So I mean, yeah, it's not like it's just a can of booze, right? But yeah, it was. I got home and thought, oh, okay, guess I'm going to the moon.
Let's go.
That's actually pretty good too. looks like I'm addicted to Rockstar now.
Right on.
Man, they know what they're doing, eh? They hook you in with that sugar.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was funny because I was just kind of grab beer, and I was like, IPA. I was like, why do you keep going to the bathroom after all those Molson Canadians? IPA.
That's such a Canadian thing.
Yeah.
All right, Paul, we're waiting, man.
I'd give it an 8.31. You know what I give it? 5 cat butts out of 5 cat butts.
Wow, second perfect.
Yeah,
nice.
5 out of 5 cat butts. Yeah.
Woo! That's
and
2
one of the
perfect
cat butts
ratings.
is like my cat's butt. It's just like there's poo on it. She's so fat and fluffy. Yeah.
Nice. That's 2 perfect ratings. All right. My beer of choice is called Libra. It's brewed by Upstreet Brewing.
Brewed by Taurus Brewing.
They're out of Charlottetown, PEI. It's called Libra. So Prince Edward Island. We're going to open it up here. Here we go.
I'm a Libra.
I don't believe, bro.
I don't believe you.
Would you look at that? Look at that. This is
it
not
good?
bad.
Yeah?
Not bad. It's not a 10.
Okay.
It's not 5 cat butts. It's not 4 cat butts. I would give it I have a dog, so how can I equate this to a dog? I would say 3 downward dogs out of 5 is what I'm. Yeah, I'll give it 3 downward dogs. It's okay, not great, but
I feel like our drinks had like a theme almost. I had like the dad drink, right? Paul had like the
kid who's supposed to stay out all night with his buddies.
And I'm allowed to. I'm not drinking. It's just an energy drink. And then Dave, you had like that hipster. I'm 20, 22-year-old. You know,
yeah, that's right.
I'm really sophisticated with my beer choices.
Yeah, right.
The different stages of manhood.
Yes.
It's actually pretty good, man. Like, I mean, do you guys drink those things? Do you drink Monster or Red Bulls? Like, I mean, I used to work with guys that they're every single day Like 2 or 3 of them.
I don't drink them very often. I have to be extremely tired.
Yeah.
I've had like I think it was a Monster vodka like way back. And I had 2 of them. They tasted great, but my heart just started like fucking.
Yeah, usually not a good sign if that happens.
Well,
so I try to avoid energy drinks as much as I can. I try to stick to coffee.
Well, when people have heart attacks and stuff like that, like the cardiac arrest shit, why don't they just give them these things to get their heart back up?
Get the heart going again, yeah.
I could have been a doctor.
Agree,
I just didn't feel like it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so we had 2 perfect scores and a mass score, and that brings an end to Hold My Beer for this episode. So let's play the outro again, and then a special message from from one of our friends out in Cornwall.
Yo, you're watching the Nutz podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe and join us every week.
Yes, sir. That was our good friend.
Boys doing? Haven't heard
Pat
from them in a
Cardinal.
while.
Yeah, hopefully they're doing well.
Yeah.
Here we are. Final episode before Christmas. Gentlemen,
Right.
have you got your Christmas shopping done?
Oh my God, I have all of it done. Every single present.
What?
For every single person. Yeah.
Okay, so how many gifts? How many gifts is this like? Are you talking like a couple, or have you got like 30 gifts and you got them all done?
This year, actually, Dave, I decided to make donations on everyone's behalf to the Paul Borgon Fund.
I was waiting for the human fund.
Yeah, the human fund. People
Yeah,
helping
right.
people.
Yep.
Mr. Kruger's like, all right.
So you got all your shopping done?
Yeah, I didn't do any shopping. Yeah, I didn't do any
Oh,
shopping.
you don't.
We just do like a Secret Santa in our family, and
Oh, cool.
I think my mom already has the present that I'm supposed to give to my brother. He doesn't watch the podcast, so I can say what it is. But yeah, yeah.
That's brilliant.
That's what I should give her for Christmas, like all 40 of our episodes.
Yeah, exactly. The gift that keeps on giving, man. What about you,
guys
Jordan?
You guys get it all done?
I am almost done. The ones I don't have, I'm going actually to the Christmas market at Lansdowne this weekend.
Ooh.
So I'm planning on finalizing the ones I haven't bought yet there, but majority of it's done.
Did you want to know how I go shopping?
Amazon?
Some of that is Amazon, but usually how it works is my wife will walk in if I'm working at home. She'll walk into my office and she'll hand me a box and say, "Here, wrap this. This is what you're getting me." Like, okay.
This is what you're getting.
That's great. Yeah, when I used to do a lot of shopping, because I don't ever go shopping. I don't like. I can't remember the last time honestly, the last time I bought a pair of pants was I think 2 years ago when I first started comedy. I needed a new pair of pants. Other than that, it was probably 10 years ago. Anyway, I'd buy a present, but then I'd buy myself something. It'd be like one for you, one for me.
Absolutely.
So because I can never go shopping, right? And I'm in the mood.
Yep. I can't stand in malls.
It's insane now.
I like Bayshore. I've been there. Like the last time I was there was maybe 5-6 years ago. I refuse to go in a mall around Christmas time.
You can't get someone something nice. Like I get the old like $20 limit thing. Jordan, you had something to say?
Yeah. But he was at Bayshore with me. That's a lie.
Oh my God! Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me clarify. I've never been shopping at Bayshore.
Yeah.
In a long time. You're right. I forgot about that. See, I'm trying to block that out.
Everything's just so like it's outlandish. Like like it's just to get a shirt. You're gonna spend at least $70 just to get a decent shirt, or you go to the Winners and get a Hanes 3-pack.
Yeah.
Good luck impressing your friends. Anyway,
malls are terrible. I mean, malls, you go, it's hot. There's tons of people around. Everybody's cranky as hell. You can't find parking.
It's
who the hell needs that?
So true. It's so true.
Such a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Look, my wife does my shopping for her, or I do it online.
I'm a good rapper. I'm really good, like not.
Are you?
All right, I'll give you a beat. Let's go.
Yeah. I'll take that present and I'll wrap it up. I'll put on a bow. Yeah. But I know I'm rapping as I'm rapping. But yeah, I take pride in it. Getting it geometrically perfect. Like all the Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
You know, my wrapping, what do you call it? What's something you do every year? Tradition. Thank you. My wrapping tradition every Christmas Eve.
Yeah. Cry?
You know what? There's crying involved because I will sit in front of the TV after everyone's gone to bed. I will wrap all the gifts. I will watch It's a Wonderful Life. And at the end of that movie, inevitably, I cry every single year at the ending of that movie. Such a great movie.
Oh, so you do it that's your Christmas tradition?
That's my tradition.
I got one. Jordan, you do?
Christmas tradition? No, I
Yeah,
don't.
something you do for yourself, really.
I watched the World Juniors. That's after Christmas usually.
Surprise.
Yes. World Juniors. Yes.
Where are they in your bracket this year? Yeah. Oh, that's good.
I actually got tickets for the whole tournament, man.
Yeah.
The whole fucking tournament, because I was a Red Blacks season ticket holder, and as a season ticket holder, one of the perks was you could have early access to those tickets, but you had to buy the whole goddamn thing. So you couldn't just buy Canada games. So we splurged and we got the whole tournament, every single game. So
what is it? It's under 19.
Yep.
Yeah.
Junior age players. And the last time I was here, 2009, was magical.
Yeah.
I'm sure, Jordan, you remember.
The virus of Everly, man.
Yeah.
Can you believe it? Sorry.
Yes, sir. A great tournament. So
yeah.
You know, when it's Canada against like Kazakhstan, you know, you feel for those guys. Like they're like, oh, we're playing Canada today. It's like how people must feel when they're playing Team China in ping pong. You know? You know what exactly. I mean? Like, we're gonna get shot. Like people, let's just go there and do our best, boys.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I bet you if Kazakhstan scores a goal against Canada, it's like winning the Stanley Cup for them.
Yeah,
such a big deal.
Next Goal Wins. There's a movie on Netflix, I think, or whatever. Amazon called Next Goal Wins. It's Michael Fassbender. He goes to like Samoa and coaches their soccer team. Their soccer team has never once scored a goal since they've been in the league. They haven't even ever scored a goal. They've lost every game, and it's like,
oh my god,
just some stories about them scoring one goal. And of course, you get to the culture and all that stuff, and it becomes a sad movie and. It's actually pretty good. You guys should check it out.
I probably will. Yeah, I wanted to see that when it was.
I like Fassbender. I like Michael Fassbender. Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I wanted to see that movie. I didn't get a chance to see it yet, but.
I have a tradition that I do on Christmas. Christmas morning, I have a robe, like a bathrobe, I guess, but it's like a fleece house coat, I should say.
Yeah.
It's the only day of the year I wear it. I put it on in the morning, and whatever time I wake up, if it's 6 in the morning, if it's 8 in the morning, doesn't matter. Whatever time I wake up, walk in my kitchen and I make myself a glass of Kahlua and Bailey's.
Oh,
and I just sort of stand in my living room and just look out the window and just like, yeah, I should buy a boat. You know, like
yeah.
I just look out and like, you know what I mean. It's fun. You know, you get a little morning liquor coffee on you.
Yeah.
Then I have 4 or 5 of them, and next thing you know, it's dinner.
And then all of a sudden, it's New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
You wake up, it's New Year's Eve. Oh man! But there's always that letdown, though, like that moment when all the gifts are done. You're kind of sitting there, you know, you're just looking at everything you got.
It's true, eh?
It's over. Like, okay.
It's true. I recall that from when there was a Christmas tree, like when we got my mom's house.
Yeah.
And like as the years go on, you know what I mean. Like you go from getting like 5 presents from Santa to 2 presents from Santa, then 1 present from Santa, and then Santa stops coming. You've been on his naughty list.
Yeah.
Wonder what list I'm on now. Like he must have oh fuck. Like don't even like he doesn't go to my neighbors' houses because of me. Like Santa avoids this whole part of the city because
wow.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for Santa to come and spank me and tell me I'm naughty.
Ooh.
I thought that's what happens when you make the list.
That's yeah, you're talking about Santa.
Oh,
yeah.
Santa, yeah.
Ooh, I like
Actually,
that.
Speaking of Christmas movies, I guess that'd be like the one tradition I do is I watch like Elf at least some point between the holidays. But there's a Christmas movie called Dear Santa with Jack Black that's out. That's actually it's pretty funny if you get a moment to watch something that's kind of stupid and mindless.
Is it new or has it been around for a while?
It's new. No, it's new. It's so this kid is dyslexic and means to spell Dear Santa, but instead he spells Dear Satan, and Jack Black is Satan. And
That sounds funny.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
Wow. You know what movie doesn't get talked about enough that's really good is Scrooged with Bill Murray.
It's pretty good.
I love that movie, man, but nobody ever talks about it.
I almost watched it the other day.
Oh, such a good movie.
Yeah, you guys ever? This isn't a Christmas movie, but speaking of Jack Black, you ever see Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny?
Love that movie. I was listening actually to some of the music.
A long ass fucking time ago in a town called Kickapoo.
Yeah.
I
bought, is that a movie, or are you talking about the band?
No, there's a movie. There's a movie. The Pick of Destiny.
Well, Jordan was talking about he's dressed up as Satan in the movie. They like find the pick of destiny. It's a guitar pick, and it's chipped off the devil's. It's like the devil's tooth got chipped, you know, and then turned into a guitar pick. And anyone who plays this pick, it's like becomes a rock god, you know. Anyway, so that's their search for this pick, eh? And the devil comes out at the end. They have to face him. It is Dave Grohl.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, him and Dave Grohl do like they've done a few things together. Yeah, but it's one of the only movies I can ever remember like actually falling out of my seat with laughter. Like it was amazing. Yeah.
I like that movie.
Yeah. I love Jack Black. He's so good. I like
great, man. He's
School of Rock. That was such a great movie.
School of Rock is great.
Yeah, I love that movie. He used to stream, man. I used to watch him when my kid was like 5 or 6. Jack Black used to stream on YouTube. Like he'd be a gamer. Like
okay.
He did that for I don't know a couple of months or something.
He was
wasn't
in Cable
very long.
Guy.
He was in Cable Guy.
I don't know what your deal is, Chip Douglas, but I'm gonna find.
Oh
out.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey Rick, thanks for the boost. Never made a slam dunk before.
So what are you guys doing on Christmas Day? Do you guys stay home or do you go out for family dinners? What's the deal?
I'm going to my mother's place for Christmas dinner.
Same.
Yeah.
I'm going. Just me and my mom and I are having dinner. We're going to my sister's house on Boxing Day.
That's nice.
Yeah, she's got a huge spot out in North Gore, and so it's sort of like the family, like with all the kids now and shit like that. Like it fits us, but yeah, man, it's my mom made the same meal she made last year. She made lamb shanks, or like I've never had them before. You know, with the 5 or 6 bones sticking out. It's expensive. It's an expensive meal, right?
Yep.
And she knocks it out of the park. I'm like, I don't want lamb. I don't have lamb. And I was like, now I like lamb.
The lamb's good.
Lamb's the best, man.
Yeah. Yeah. Like my last time I had lamb was in Uganda when they're like, Bon, what do you want to eat? This one or that one? And I'm like, do I have to choose? He's like, I choose for you. And like walks with this friggin' lamb behind a wall, like picks him up a machete, and I just hear and he walks over the leg. He's like, I make it for you. We fed a bunch of children, you know. And I was like, yeah.
When were you in Uganda?
I was in Uganda in 2010, I believe. I went down for 2 months.
Okay.
I went down with my old high school teacher. We were he's raising money for this village in like outside of Kampala, and he was like, you know, an old student of his that I went to school with, but he was older than me. Came to Ottawa when he was in grade 9, because this was at the time when like it's just after Idi Amin, you know, was like taking power over Uganda. And do you guys have 45 minutes for me to tell this whole story? Anyway,
I only got about 43 minutes, but
this
yeah, go ahead.
This family, like in this village, was like talking a fucking like a village in Central Africa, and like these militias, these armies were going into this village and like killing people, and the families all fled to the swamps, and like nobody's going to like no one's going into the swamps to look for people to kill. Like just let them go. You know what I mean? It's like a good place to hide because it's so disgusting and dangerous, so to speak. And this guy, his name's Jimmy, and when he's just a kid, he was like, you know, 12, 13, 10, 12, 13. His job, what he would do is he would run from the swamps. They're like an hour and a half away from the village that they lived in. he would run back and forth to see if they were still there. The army's still there. They're still there. And this kid comes to grade 9, couldn't speak English, couldn't speak a lick of English. You know what I mean? And like slam dunking basketballs, kicking soccer balls through people. Like track and field, number 1. Soccer, MVP. Basketball, MVP. You know what I mean? Like,
crazy.
And, shorter than me. He's shorter than me, and he was like an insane athlete. And I remember when I went over there, one of the most fun things to do was, because we brought toys and stuffed animals and all that kind of stuff. But one of the most fun things to do was to take a soccer ball and throw it out on the grass, and then see like 20 kids come just from nowhere, and they would play forever. Like for infinite amounts. You have to be like, guys, okay, like enough. These kids are playing. This girl was in nets, and she had a baby on her back.
Oh my God!
Like,
It's just playing nets.
If you look at my Facebook pics, like you'll see what I'm talking about here. Like these people didn't have houses; they had like straw and clay huts. You know what I mean? And these kids just like, because they don't have that kind of shit. You know what I mean? They played, their soccer ball was a bunch of banana leaves wrapped up and like tightly wrapped up into a ball. So they played soccer with.
That's crazy, man.
Crazy, you know what I mean? Like it's unreal. Like, these kids one day climbing up a jackfruit tree. They're like 75, 100 feet in the air. They have, what jackfruits are, guys?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
How they do it is these kids they climb up and they reach out, they climb on a branch, and they like reach out and tap the fruit. It's not quite ready. And so they claim the fruits every day. They go up and like protect this fruit. And one day I'm like, guys, get down from there. This kid's up with a machete in his teeth, reaching out like,
Jesus.
Oh my God, like at least 100 feet. And reaching out, like tapping this thing with a machete. And I'm like, guys, you get down from there. That's dangerous. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? Telling these kids like, no, get down, Just
That's
a different
right.
world, but oh my God. Yeah, crazy.
Yeah,
I had to pick because we had a bit of a party at dinner at the last day we were there. We fed all the kids in the village. It was like 100 and something, and we paid for the lamb or the friggin' sheep or whatever, the goat. And
crazy, man.
I had to like pick the one, and like, he's like, you got me, I can show you how. I'm like, no, I'm good. Yeah,
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you.
He literally took what he had. The thing had a collar on with a rope. Took it behind a wall, and I heard like it haunts my nightmare. And then walked back out with a leg on it,
That's crazy, man.
Just lean the machete back up against the wall, and it's like, I think but that's how they do it there.
Yeah, and here we're like, I don't want to drive to the grocery store to get it.
Yeah,
Can we just order from Skip the Dishes or something?
yeah, man.
I remember. So my brother has family out in Terrebonne. If you know where that is, it's just past Montreal a little bit.
That one,
yes. Like a chicken coop.
Yeah.
Okay. And like they had lots of land, like it was acres and acres of land, but I guess they were cutting down on how many chickens they were gonna have, and they were getting ready to basically like behead them and stuff. And me and my brother are outside, and they tell us, stay on that side of the property, go play soccer, do whatever, just don't come over on this side. And if they didn't say don't come over on this side, we probably just would have fucked off and did our thing. But as soon as he said don't come over on this side, then we wanted what's going on over here, right?
Yep.
And I remember seeing them, like me and my brother sneak off, and they had just a bunch of chickens, and they take the axe to the chicken's head, and then so we watched that, and then to watch the chicken's body without a head running around, and I'm like, I want to say I was like 7, like when I saw that, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. That's crazy. Like you were saying, you can hear the goat, I can see the chicken.
Yeah. It's true. And like I was 20, I think 20, 22, 20. But anyway, I'm like in my 20s.
Yeah.
So, but like it's traumatized me, And you're 7 years old. I can only imagine, right?
It tasted delicious.
That's how they do it there, man. Like,
yeah, exactly.
Whatever you eat was alive that day. Like for real. Like every day they make us a dinner and shit. It's chicken. They start it in the morning because they have to pluck the feathers and get the fire going and stuff. Excuse me.
Yep.
It's nuts.
You have to though, because it's like where you are, there's not necessarily any fridge or like
No, there's not.
There's no fridge.
There was literally is not
Nothing.
a fridge. There's no fridge. They're rolling like electricity for like a few of these like houses or whatever. But like we spent a lot of time. Like we drank every night. We drank this stuff called Wadaji. Have you guys ever heard of that? Ugandan Wadaji. They did like Vice did a special on it. That it like it's like people they drink it so much down there that it's like it blinds people. Like people are going blind from it.
Oh my God!
These guys every single night there was these like local guys. They'd sit around in like when you go to the cache at a LCBO and they have those like they're not the airplane bottles but the one step up above, not the Mickey. You know what I'm talking about? Yep. And it was just a clear bottle of that with the liquid in it and like a long straw. So they'd be always sitting around in a circle and a long straw, and they just like every couple minutes or whatever, just take like a little sip, you know what I mean? And they're obliterated.
Crazy, man.
Yeah, man. We drank that every night.
Wow. Well, you get happy Ugandan Christmas, man. That sounds like a different lifestyle for sure, man.
It definitely does. But hey, who am I to point the finger? Good experience.
Yeah, you know what they say, right? Don't point the finger because you got 3 fingers pointing back at you, right?
Right. And the thumb pointing up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of thumb pointing up, I want to encourage everybody to like. How's that for a segue? Like and subscribe. And you know what? Also, we want to hear your comments, man. Like anything we talk about, we talked about a lot, Ugandan chicken beheadings and all this other stuff, your Christmas traditions. Feel free to comment on anything that we just talked about. We would love to hear them.
Yeah, even on Instagram, we had comments about because obviously I'm running out of alcohol beverage choices, and we had non-alcoholic recommendations. So,
okay, well, I'm not too good at checking Instagram, so maybe Jordan, you and I got to talk about comments as they're made, and we'll make sure we bring them up on the show.
We got to be a lot more controversial. That's how you. That's how you get the lips flapping.
You know what? We got pet peeves coming up next episode, nice. That'll get it going for sure. But
definitely get it going. Yeah,
we got to get to today's segment, which is Paul's favorite. It's called Jingle All the Way. Here we go. Yes, sir.
Was this a happy coincidence? Like we didn't mean to schedule this for now?
It was scheduled strategically by our producer Raul.
Okay.
Who, he put it together, and he's very sharp. He knows what he's doing. So
good job, Raul. I'm glad we brought him back. I'm glad we brought him back. It's tough out there in South Carlton, like.
Yes, it is. It is. We miss Raul. Maybe one day he'll make an appearance on screen, but we'll see. He's trying to hide his identity. With that said, Jingle All the Way is, as I said, Paul's favorite. Well, I will bring up, actually, I've got images, and it's kind of a Christmas theme, so really good Christmas gifts. I'll put it up on screen, and I'll ask anybody come up with a jingle on the spot to describe the product. It could be a song, it could be a slogan, whatever. And also comment, people watching this, if you think of a really good jingle, definitely put it in the comments, and we will read it the next show. So first item, are you guys ready?
Yep.
All right. This is, I don't even know what you call it, but I'll put the picture up on the screen, and then I'll come back to you guys right after. What the hell?
Oh,
here, hang on.
It's talking.
Okay, hang on a sec. You know what? Talk amongst yourselves.
Technical difficulties.
Yes, talk amongst yourself for a minute.
Defective producer.
I spoke too soon about Raul. That's it. You got too confident.
Raul, you're fired. You
really needs to fire that guy.
Like, do you want a green card, man? Like,
okay, here we go. Ready? All right. It is a toilet coffee mug. So it's a coffee mug in the shape of a toilet. You can see it's full of brown coffee, and it's got a handle in the back. It holds more than 12 ounces, obviously. So there you go. Toilet coffee mug. So feel free, whenever a jingle comes to your head, just shout it out, man. Don't have to put up your hand.
The best part of waking up is having a friendly reminder once you're done your cup where you're going.
Nothing like getting your morning Joe and taking a nice fresh shate.
That's not bad.
I hope your bowl doesn't look like your cup does.
Ooh.
Yeah. God, jingle all the way. God, jingle all the way. Eh? God damn it.
I don't have anything
like
good.
You're giving us pearls with that, eh? Like coffee, toilet. Like
Yeah.
where are we gonna go with that? Like
Yeah, there's only one direction, out your ass.
yeah.
Toilet mug.
Like a coffee squirting bidet. You know? That'd be pretty fun.
Enjoy your favorite brew of Maxwell craps.
Yeah, there you
Oh, that's not bad. Do you like regular?
Dark.
You like dark? All right.
Yeah.
I think we
kind
beat
that you need to see a doctor after drinking.
You take a real grande shit after.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That is, yes. Let's end on that. We'll end on that. That is a good way to end. Yes, the grande. Nicely done, Paul. All right, next one is, do you guys know the game Cornhole?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, we got I'll bring up the image now. We got tabletop cornhole. So it's cornhole game, tabletop version. You play it right on the table.
Marbles?
Can you guys hear me when the image goes up?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Cool. Marbles?
Ping pong balls?
No.
Or bean bags?
The little red and blue things are bean bags.
Oh.
And there's a bowl of peanuts there to the side, a couple of beers.
Okay.
So tabletop cornhole.
When you're too drunk to stand, take your game to the table.
Yeah.
Take your hold of the table or game?
Yeah, take your hold to the table. There you go. I like that one.
The whole exciting thing about, not exciting, but the fun part about it is standing outside with your buddies with a beer in your hand and saying, "Okay, go, your turn. Okay, go, let's go, your turn. Your turn. I just went, your turn." Like it's, you know what I mean? It's I get really impatient with cornhole because it's a drinking game, right? So, and it's a casual drinking game, and this isn't a jingle or anything. It's just me ranting about cornhole, but I can't imagine doing that sitting at a table. You'd be actually a lot more dialed in. Like, "Okay, go, your turn. Okay, go, your turn."
You would be.
Yeah,
We're
cool.
making
That was a good one. Should we end on that one?
We're making cornhole accessible for everyone. Okay.
Yeah. Did you hear that, Dave?
That's good. Making your cornhole accessible
For everyone.
We got to end on that. Have to end on that. That's a good one. All right. We got a couple more. Oh, here's a good one. It is Jesus soap. And on the package, you guys may not be able to see it. It says,
"Good luck washing away your sins with this one."
Hang on. It says the package says, "Been a little naughty, wash away your sins."
Oh shit! It says it.
Jesus soap. Yeah.
Oh Christ.
Yeah.
Unintended.
Oh Christ! It's Jesus soap.
Yeah.
Wash away your sins. You'll notice that Jesus is white.
Okay.
White soap.
Should get some comments on that one.
Exactly.
Oh, I got so many. I just don't. I'm gonna go to hell anyways. Whatever. I want to apologize to Paul's mom before this. I know you watched this.
Yes, sir.
Please mute the next. I want to say 30 seconds.
Oh no, Jordan, you're getting
you
a strongly worded email after this one.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I'm so sorry. I love you, but yeah, just mute us for the next 30 seconds. All right, ready? And it's okay. Don't feel bad to wash your balls. It's not the first time he's been around male genitalia.
There you go.
If you drop the soap, it's okay. You and Jesus have both been pegged. Okay.
Oh my God.
I'm good.
You're good?
Oh,
Oh my God.
I'm not allowed to comment on this.
No, you're not.
Wow.
I really hope she muted it because that was bad.
100% didn't,
Wow.
and I'm going to get in trouble for that.
Yeah,
Jordan,
I'm sorry.
You need to go to mass tonight and you need to confess your sins, man.
Former
Wow.
Seventh-day Adventist, man.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
We just lost.
I still think why was Jesus so popular with ladies? Because he was hung like this. I still think that's like,
It's so funny.
you can't not laugh at that.
No.
Oh, don't do that in mid-sip, man. Do not do that in mid-sip, man.
But I've already talked about this before. I still
Wow.
think Jesus would be like very fun to hang out with now. Like
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. Anybody else have anything else on Jesus soap?
No, I'm not allowed.
All right. We got one more. It's also another soap. Here we go. It's called Santa's world famous Naughty soap. Naughty never felt so nice. Polish the North Pole. So it is a soap in the shape of a ring. Looks like a donut. So Jingle
He
all
sees
the
you
way.
when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He wants to watch your dick. So he knows when you're coming.
I cannot endorse this product because, like, you ever got soap in your pee hole?
Ouch.
Yeah.
Ouch.
It's so much so that I use it as I'd rather get soap in my pee hole. Like, it's a.
Stinks.
So I mean, that's just a recipe for a soapy pee hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. So pee hole. Yeah. That's the jingle. Yeah. Good luck getting the stinging feeling out of your pee hole. Yeah.
You get the soap in your pee hole, and your tip looks like Rudolph's nose, and you can help Santa get to where he's going.
That's it. Yeah. Not climbing down that chimney. Yeah. Jeez.
I got
Dave,
nothing.
you got any?
No, I got nothing, man.
I have fun
I
with
got
these ones,
nothing.
man. I have fun with these.
I suck
at
at jingles. I'm
Very
terrible. I'm really bad at this game. I'm terrible at it.
It's funny the
guys are
things
much
you're
better.
good at, and like the things you suck at. Like
I suck
you know
at
what
this.
I'm really, really absolutely clueless at on Jeopardy? Anagrams. Like take me a month and you give me if you mix up take forever. I cannot figure it out anagrams.
That is my forte. I am a gifted, those jumble
Well,
puzzles?
that's my fifth day. So
I am a fucking mass. I will challenge anybody, and I will beat
anagrams?
I'll beat you. Yeah, like in a jumbled up word, I can sort it in like half a second, like a millisecond.
That's so. Think of the yin and the yang for that. Like I'm not kidding when I tell you. Like I can't for the life of me figure out. It literally takes me. If you had let's say a 7-letter anagram and it's jumbled up, it would take. I'd be surprised if it took me less than 10 minutes.
I could do it instantly, almost instantly.
Yeah,
we got to do that one day. You guys got to challenge me to anagrams, and that's where I shine, man. But in terms
manograms
of creativity,
is what we'll do. Like stuff about men.
Mammograms, yes,
Not mammograms, manograms.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't really have any titties for that.
Hey, like ANM, men. Anyway.
You know what? That brings to an end another rousing rendition
Successful. Yeah.
of Jingle All the Way. Best part of that segment is the intro. We got one more thing, man. One more thing. We got final thoughts. But before we get to final thoughts, let's hear from some wonderful women from Ottawa Comedy.
You're watching Six Nuts Comedy!
Here we go.
Dave, we didn't talk about our
Final.
shows yet. 2 days ago. We should talk about it in final thoughts. What your show was like. I want to know.
Oh, my Yuck Yucks?
Yeah.
It was great. I was really pleased with it. The place was packed. I was surprised. It was the Wednesday night.
Yeah.
The weather was kind of so I didn't think there'd be a big crowd, but the place was jammed. I was really happy. And
so was Abs. Absolutely was the same. They had 2 Christmas parties there. Yeah.
I would rate my set at probably a 8.149. Like I was really happy with it and got lots of laughs and
That's great.
did really well. And Howard was there. Howard was in the house. So I'm sure he'll be calling me anytime now for that headliner spot.
Good. Well, that's good. It makes me feel
What
good.
about you, Paul? How was your show? Absolute Comedy, same night.
It was, you know what? I was really nervous to look forward to it because I, missed the last couple shows.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I just hadn't gone up in a while, so I felt a little rusty. But I found my off the cuff kind of replies to the crowd you know, I was a little bit more, you know how like I kind of like that joke sucked, eh? Like I kind of, you know, kind of
you save them.
shoot down my joke, and then like
Yep.
to their reaction, I was quick on my feet with it, and got some really good laughs. It just goes to show that they're, you know, you think about a guy like Sugar Sammy, you know what I mean? Like that, when he's talking to a crowd, and like, no wonder he's getting explosive laughter, and as opposed to like a few people over here and a few people over there laugh, you know? But then it was good. I was pretty pleased with myself when I left.
Sweet,
But,
right on.
yeah, it was good. Side note, yet another month is gone where I have been chosen for Yuck Yucks. Something's up. I mean, I don't know if I
For what, December?
like the last time I did it was, geez, I think it was last year. I think it was November last year when I did. So a year ago was when I did Yuck Yucks, but like I put my name in every month. Yeah, something's
Wow.
up. Yeah.
Well, I
People
went
really
through a
don't
time.
like me, you know.
I went through a time where it was about a year. Like
But it's so weird. Like, you know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you have 2 shows coming up. Don't you have another show coming up in January or something? There.
Yep.
Me? Yeah, I got picked for January as well. Yeah.
Yeah, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how he picks. And like I say, I went through a time of it was maybe 12, 13 months where I wasn't picked. And
I wonder if it's because
I don't know how it works.
I perform at Absolute and I promote that. Like, I mean, if I was performing at Yuck Yucks, I'd promote that as well, right? But
I have no idea because I never get a spot at Absolute. I mean, I've gotten
just because my jokes are ridiculous, you know.
No, I don't think that's it. Because I mean,
I'm part owner
can't be
of another comedy club, and I'm there January. So
yes, saw that. Can you not
Yeah.
promote it? Can you not say it?
Oh, Cultures? Yeah, I'll say it. I'm part owner.
talk about that, man.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I haven't done that yet on here.
No.
Not on this
It's
show,
not.
no.
Oh yeah. So
Firefly. Oh, by the way, yeah, I don't
it's just a small thing. Yeah, I am 50% owner of Cultures Comedy Club now. We're gonna be bringing some new stuff in the new year. I will probably be making an announcement in a couple days now on what kind of direction we're going in. But it's to get more shows, more comics to the venue, and kind of help promote Ottawa's talent. So yeah, I mean, look forward to it. I always think that the more avenues that comedians have, the more time they can spend on stage, and the better they can get, right?
Agreed.
So that's kind of I've been saying it for years. I've been trying to leave a little bit of something here for Ottawa to use, and if I can help by bringing that accessibility of being able to get stage time at Cultures, then I would love to be able to do that.
Well,
Fantastic.
same as what like when Dave and I were like what we all kind of are doing when we produce a show or whatever. But it kind of does give you that opportunity. Like Dave, when we first started doing too funny, you know, it was we kept saying that to each other, like it's stage time, man. It's minutes, it's stage time, and you know what? At the end of the day, it really did make a difference. You know, like it
does, man.
It proves the point of why I was saying. I kind of felt a little rusty because I hadn't been up in a while, and you know this and that's going on and shit. But you know, it's really true. I think I say it every goddamn podcast that you gotta be pumping at this thing to actually get better, you know, or otherwise you're gonna be doing these things like, oh man, and questioning yourself and not confident. It's confidence, really. Is what I'm saying. Yeah. But that's awesome, Jordan. That's awesome, man.
That's fantastic, man.
Like you don't have enough work on the go already, you know.
That's why I'm taking. I'm off for 2 weeks, and my plan for the next 2 weeks was to. I have videos that I have to go through, edit that, post those, but also I have a lot of work on the comedy aspects to get ready for 2025. So as much as it's 2 weeks off for me, it's 2 weeks of off one thing onto another. So yeah, I don't stop. I might be a bit of a workaholic in some aspects, but it's a little different, you know, when you enjoy what you're doing. It doesn't always necessarily feel like work. It's still stressful. I don't care what anybody says. Like, if you enjoy what you're doing, doesn't mean that you don't feel stressed out by doing it.
True.
Absolutely.
It's good stress, though. You know, like work. When people are like, when I say to people like, I only work for like 7 minutes, 10 minutes a week. People will like respond and say, well, you're kind of doing a different work, you know. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, actually, they have no idea. They have no idea how much quote unquote work you're doing. Like, it's not physical labor where you're just mindless, like hammering, nails into something. You're constantly thinking and constantly trying to mold and constantly changing things. Like, you guys can't tell me you don't think about your act and always thinking about changing jokes or how I said this or that time I went up on stage and or the absence of new material, which is like, what's going on? It's that's considered man hours of is work, but it's mental. But you're right. It's if you're not stressed or frustrated, with an upcoming show or whatever, you're not you don't care.
Yeah, well, that's what I was gonna say. It's almost like you don't care, right? It's kind of like when I make a trip out to Toronto for a show or whatever. The whole time I'm driving, I'm thinking about my set. It could be like 6 minutes, it could be 15, but I'm
thinking about the A&W on Highway 6. But I know it's true.
You don't stop, right? Like it doesn't work like that. You're doing 6-7 minutes, whatever, but that's not you're not seeing the before part. It doesn't take 6-7 minutes to write down 6-7 minutes of material. It doesn't take 6 minutes to recite and get your stuff ready. Yeah, it takes a long time.
I'm still changing stuff around, just trying to find the right cadence and stuff like that. Like, and like I said, Jordan, you talk to the crowd a lot, and you like, even when we did Jingle All the Way, like, you're quick on your toes when it comes to that. I'm always the guy that's like, I should have said that. But when I did that and engaged crowd, I'm just like, oh, like it. I got it. I heard a noise that like I'm not used to. Like, I've got laughs before, but you can tell there's different ways to be a comedian, and you're still learning.
And that's the thing, right? Like the quick-witted part, it's not like, it comes naturally, but it's a muscle, right? Like I'm not just automatically gonna have the perfect responses all the time. In order for me to be good at that, I need to do it repetitively. So when I'm doing the crowd work, as much as like it seems like it's quick-witted and whatever, yes, but if I don't exercise that, I'm not gonna excel at it, right?
I'm sometimes surprised myself. Like when I'm at home watching TV or watching a movie, and like the character says something like where are you gonna go from here with a gun? And like all in my head, I'll be like pretend like I'm the person. I'm like, because you just maybe shouldn't pants. I'm very quick-witted, but like because I'm comfortable. Like when you're with your good buddies and you're shooting the shit, you're very quick-witted with them because you're comfortable. You know what I mean? But like, you have to get comfortable doing that. I think you hit the nail right on the head. It is muscle, and you gotta
muscle memory. Yeah, for sure.
My muscles have Alzheimer's. No memory at all. Like the sea. Hey, like the sea.
Exactly. All right, let's do final thoughts again. I'll play the intro, and then we'll do a final thought our way to the end of episode 39. Here we go.
Dave, for your final thoughts, you should talk about Yuck Yucks in the show you had. We didn't talk about that.
Here we go. All right, here we go.
I'm going to come up with an acoustic version of that. I'm going to grab one of my guitars.
All right, here we go. All right, no, I'm just kidding. I'm back.
Jesus.
All right, here we are. Final thoughts. Take number 4, or episode 39. Jordan, let's start with Paul. Paul, your final thoughts.
Final thoughts?
Episode 39.
3 minutes ago.
Exactly.
Final thoughts are that show yesterday was really good. Nothing coming up for me. Nothing on the horizon yet, but there will be. Excuse me. There will be, and I gotta say, you two are absolute gold. So I really appreciate being with you. That's it. That's my final thought.
Thank you, sir. Jordan. Jordan. Final thoughts.
Feliz Fiestas. Yeah, that's it. It's been a pleasure to get through this year. I think the next one will be before the end of 2025, right? So
Yes, sir.
we'll have that. Yeah, I don't have anything going on. I'm taking a little bit of a break, getting shit ready for next year. I'm glad to do this. I think the reason why it's taken us so long to get to the final thoughts is as much as we've seen each other a few times, we also haven't really just sat down and talked and chilled. And I think that's
right.
why we kind of created that conversation, right? Like, I don't think people realize besides the podcast, we're kind of, we've developed a friendship. So we kind of want to know what's going on with each other.
Sure as well.
Which is good.
Absolutely.
I would let you guys. I wouldn't kick you guys out of bed for eating crackers. I would let you eat crackers in my bed.
I had questions, but we could talk after the podcast. I just hope everybody has a safe and enjoyable holiday. If you need something to do, watch 39 episodes of the Six Nuts podcast. Next episode is episode 40 before the new year. Fucking 40 episodes in 1 year. Sorry, Paul's mom, for swearing. Sorry for the blasphemous stuff. Please don't unsubscribe. It has nothing to do with Paul. It's my own stuff. I apologize. I would love to sit down and talk religion with you one day, maybe.
No, I would hate that.
I know you would.
You can't talk religion with someone who's religious. Like
no. It would be nothing negative. I find the stories interesting, but it's okay. I love it. All you guys. Thanks for watching. I love you too, guys. Dave and Paul. Thank you so much for this year. Thanks for everything, guys.
Awesome. Brings a tear to my eye. Thank you both, Paul and Jordan. I got a show coming up, but Jordan bought a fucking club. No big deal. Nonchalantly, he bought a club. Anyway, more news on that. Thank you, everybody. Episode 39 in the books. Like, subscribe, comment, all of that stuff. We love you for it. And we will see you all next time.
Next time.